Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're all well and having a fantastic day. It's been a while since I last released the Ronin guide, but today I've got a very special video for you, and that's a guide on Dallas. I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to know about Dallas, including what perks and weapons to buy and when, and how to play his ability. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do on the very first round is pick up padded steps. This perk is going to completely silence your footsteps when you're walking or crouch walking. This means that Dallas is going to be strongest when using him to flank. You're going to be able to come up behind your enemy and create a crossfire without them realising that you're there. Okay guys, so when first jumping out of the plane, you're going to be wanting to look at the enemy team and their trails to see where they're coming from and where they're going to be landing. Okay, so as you saw there, it looks like they're landing on the left hand side and they're going to go for a B push. I then confirm this by using Dallas's intel ability to see where the nearest enemy is. Guys, as you can see here, Dallas's passive ability is called recharge, meaning every time you down an enemy, you're going to get your main ability back. Meaning if you get a down during that round, you can get his main ability back and get some more intel for your team. So as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, I get the down and I now have the ability back, ready to go. I pick up the tomahawk here and get ready to try and get an instant down on Shaq as he pushes me. Because Dallas's revolver is so strong, it can 2-tap to the head, as you saw in the Shaq there. Unfortunately I go down, and it's just up to my teammates to finish off the Scorch and the Shaq before he reses. Okay guys, so after the first round and when you're back in the plane, you're going to want to pick up Dallas's main assault rifle, the HRM. This gun does 24 damage to the body and is both lethal up close and at medium range. If you have enough points to do so, then I also recommend doing the first upgrade on it. Guys, you could pick up the scout rifle. It is viable and it does 2-tap to the head. It's just I find the HRM is more versatile and it's better in 90% of the situations over the scout rifle. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section below whether you prefer the scout rifles or the assault rifles in the game. Okay, so you see I land here on the right hand side by the tower after looking at the enemy and seeing them all go left. So I'm going to confirm with the ability of Dallas whether the enemy are on the right hand side. They're not, so I push up. I'm then going to use Dallas's padded steps ability to good effect here so that the enemy don't hear me coming from behind. As you can see, I start walking now. Ultimately, if the enemy can't hear me, then they're not going to expect me to be behind them. If I'm able to catch them off guard, then I'm more likely to be able to get the downs on them. I managed to finish off the player that my teammate had downed and also get the down on Dallas. Since I got the down, I get my ability back and I use it here to great effect. Myself and my teammates are now aware of where the last player is and I'm able to quickly finish her off. Guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, then please consider smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Okay guys, so when you're back in the plane, you're now going to want to max out your assault rifle, the HRM. Maxing this out is going to increase your hip fire accuracy and reduce your overall recoil. Okay guys, so when jumping out the plane again, you're going to be looking at what side the enemies are going to. Are they going to B or are they going to A? You've also got to bear in mind they might be trying to bait you and trying to make you look like they're going to B and when they're actually going to A. So that's one of the benefits of playing Dallas. You can get that confirmation with his ability. You can see me get the confirmation here again to know it's safe to push across the zip wire. Once I know it's safe, I move across again and try and come up behind them. This time I wanted to go for a wide flank instead, as I thought they might be expecting the flank down the same route as the last round. You can see that my teammates are already doing a good job and have got a down already. They get another down whilst I'm performing a cross country on the other side of the map, away from the action. I start heading in, but by the time I get there, it's already over. Guys, if you're not subscribed already, then please consider hitting the subscribe button below. I'm making a full series on Rogue Company and a full guide on how you can play every single character in the game. So hit the bell notification button to make sure that you don't miss out. Okay guys, so we are back in the plane again, and now this is the time where you're going to start to want to build up your perks. I recommend taking Headstrong, which gives you another 25 health. It will allow you to take another bullet or two in each gunfight. And that is often the difference between you winning and losing a gunfight. Okay guys, same as the previous rounds, you want to be checking for the enemy team and which side they're going to. It looks like they're going B, but last minute there you see them turn back towards A. Again, I'm checking with the ability here guys to see if it's safe to get across. As you can see, I ping one of the enemies here, so it's not going to be safe for me to go across. The idea here, guys, is to play this one a bit more passive and see if the enemy team will push up the zip wire, making for an easy kill. You can see they test if anyone's here by throwing an incendiary grenade up at me. I move to the right to try and avoid the damage. If I was able to avoid the damage, then they wouldn't have known that I was up here. Surprisingly, they push anyway, and I get an easy kill. Because I got the down, guys, I've got my ability back and it's ready to go again. I can see one of the enemy's nameplates here and it disappears into the distance, making me think he's running away. I confirm that with the ability and then go and chase. I see here that one of my teammates downs the enemy, but because it's Shaq, the game's not over yet, so we need to finish him off. For anyone that's new to Rogue Company or perhaps hasn't played it before, Shaq has an ability where he can res himself once he goes down. It takes a few seconds, but he's able to get himself back up. Okay guys, so we are back on the plane again, and now it depends on the map. If the map is quite open, then you're going to want to continue to build your perks. If it's quite a close quarter map, then you could consider taking an incendiary grenade to throw at corners and get people out of third person peeks. As you just saw, I picked up the Stalker perk, which is going to allow me to aim down sight quicker. I also picked up an incendiary grenade, which I think might come in handy. Once again guys, I'm getting a feel for where the enemy is going. You may have noticed that I like playing the tower side on this map, especially when playing Dallas is quite important because it's going to allow me to get a quick flank off down the zip wire. And as you've seen earlier, Dallas is at his strongest when he's coming up behind the enemy. You'll notice here guys, I'm not using the padded steps. I continue to run too much here, so they hear me coming. It sounds like someone's holding the third peak here on this wall, so I decide to try and flush them out using the incendiary grenade I picked up in the plane. Unfortunately, however, it is Scorch, who is immune to fire. It is now down to my team to try and bring home the win this round. After getting absolutely wrecked by that Scorch there guys, I thought I'd take the opportunity to let you know that I'm now live streaming on YouTube. I am now live streaming most evenings in UK time. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and you want to come watch some live gameplay, then please feel free to stop by the stream anytime. So it's now down to my teammates to try and bring home the win this round guys. The Phantom here is unlucky with a few shots either side of the head and the Scorch, but eventually gets the headshot. After getting that kill, she then rotates back into the middle of the map and gets a bit confident and starts trying to do some trick shots. As you'll see in a second, she does actually manage to hit one of these trick shots rather impressively. As she's checking corners here, looking for the enemy, she spots him back in our spawn. After hearing him, she manages to land a nice body shot on the Shack. She tries to land the second shot there, but misses. She then follows him to try and finish him off whilst he's weak. And what a shot that was. Well done. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, then I've got a little treat for you. In the final round of this match, you will see me make some 200 IQ plays after I get the bomb down. So you've still got that to look forward to. Okay, so now I'm back in the plane again, guys. I decided to try and up the ante and increase the incendiary grenade that didn't work last round. I thought I would let the Phantom know how much of a good shot that was. Good shot. Okay guys, so you know the drill by now. When jumping out the plane, you're going to be looking for which side the enemy's going to and making a play accordingly off of that. I use his ability to find out where the nearest enemy is, and I get a little bit too eager here going across the zip wire. I managed to put some fire down whilst riding the zip wire, which allows me to get safely across. Because I have the headstrong perk here, I get hit by the tomahawk but I'm still alive and manage to get the kill. His teammate however finishes me off because I'm one shot. Guys, just because you're down does not mean you're out of the fight. You're still useful, you're still able to make pings and make call-outs to your team. Because I got a little bit too aggressive that round, we're back down to a 3 versus 3 with it all to play for. Sometimes I can't help myself and I get a little bit too aggressive in game and make plays that I shouldn't make. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Okay, so we are back watching the team again here, and let's see what the Talon can do. The Talon's able to spot an enemy here and get a quick kill on him. And then I switch over to the Phantom, who is still trying to do trick shots. This time, however, is not quite able to pull it off. But they still manage to kill the Shack and close up that round. Okay guys, so as promised, this is the final round and you are going to see some 200 IQ plays where I plant the bomb here. Okay guys, because we've had 6 rounds, we're going to be choosing our rogues again here. I choose Dallas, and again, you're going to want to take padded steps as your first perk. Do not upgrade the pistol. The reason for not upgrading the revolver, guys, is because after the first round, you're not going to be using it. You're going to be using either the assault rifle or the scout rifle. So if you're not going to use the revolver for the rest of the game, it's just not worth putting the points into it. You're going to get better utility by putting them into the perk instead. Okay guys, so now that I've got the bomb, you're going to see me go wide right here to make it obvious to the other team that we're going to the right hand side. I'm then going to cut back in last second and make a push for A. Don't worry, that's not the 200 IQ plays, that's still to come. So as I come up to the zip line here, I'm going to use my ability and check that it's all clear. Once I know that A is clear, I'm able to push up the zip wire unchallenged. Okay guys, so pay attention to where I plant the bomb here. I plant it right on the corner and nicely in the open. After I get the bomb off, I then proceed to take the second zip line across, back to their spawn, where they least expect me to be. Okay guys, so I decide to just tuck up behind the box here and just wait because I don't know where the enemy team is just yet. I then hear the enemy's glitch coming, and rather than take the gunfight, I just let him go across the zip wire. This is because I don't want to give away my position just yet. And as you're going to see, I'm just going to wait until they start trying to defuse the bomb and then pick them off. I know we've got the advantage now, so I don't try and challenge the glitch. Just buy time for my team and let them get over to the tower. He tries to semtex me, but I manage to dodge it. And then the anvil just yeets himself off the side of the cliff.
All enemies have been eliminated.
So that's it for this video guys, I do hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun making it. I have been Ragnar Gaming, and I wish you all a very good day.